Young people had already told us that they felt it was important to build trust and confidence in the classroom, but we didn't actually know from a policing perspective, using the resource in the classroom, which is quite an expensive resource, does it work? Does it build trust and confidence? And do they actually learn anything from having a police officer in the classroom? So we approached the PSHE Association because PSHE lessons seem to be where policing fit best as guests in the classroom to support the curriculum.
So our role as the PSHE Association was to create resources for teachers which could incorporate the knowledge and experience of police officers and do so in a well-designed, well-thought-through way, and really give a platform for schools up and down the country to work with policing and incorporate their expertise into the PSHE classroom.
The first thing we did was do a survey across the country, and what we discovered was that there was a lot of officers going into schools using all sorts of different resources, having not really received any training, but really wanting to do a good job and to get messaging across to young people and to build trust and confidence between young people.
We embarked on this project with a strong belief that if we trained police officers and gave them the right resources, we could have some really positive outcomes. But a belief isn't enough to build a whole programme. We wanted to test that, and that's why we worked with the London School of Economics to really robustly investigate whether or not, if we did these things, we'd get the outcomes we predicted.
This project is special and robust for several reasons. First, this was the first project in the UK that included more than 80 schools. Second, students were asked to fill out surveys at 3 different time points: 2 months before they had an intervention, right after they had an intervention, and 2 months afterwards. Third, we had 3 different conditions. There was a control condition where nothing happened, so we could look at how students changed their opinions over that period of time without any kind of intervention. There was a policing condition where police officers gave a lesson, and there was a teacher condition where teacher gave this very same lesson.
The evaluation found that this one lesson delivered by a trained police officer with high quality materials had a positive impact on young people's knowledge of the issue that was being explored, which in this case was drugs and the law. It also found that it had a positive impact on young people's sense of the police as fair.
And therefore, going forward, what we really want to do is to establish a national curriculum for policing to deliver a national training programme for officers that go into the classroom. And in order to achieve that, we need buy-in from the stakeholders that are involved in this work, and also funding to be able to create a national youth engagement programme.
To ensure that young people get the education that they need to be able to understand not only the issues that they will face as they go through school and leave, but also the organisations and institutions that can support them into adult life.